Next, Kari, Grant, and Tory plow on.
The last time we did the Alaska special, we got a lot of fans from Alaska writing in saying we missed a classic myth.
Tell me more.
The myth is that a couple are driving down a road on a dark, snowy night. The visibility is horrible. They swerve out of control, crash head-on into a parked snowplow on the side of the road.
But this is no ordinary crash. Instead of just crumpling into a wreck, the car splits all the way down the middle, from the front to the rear, in a perfect bifurcation.
And both walk away from the crash.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow.
It's a crazy crash concept that's no joke. A car plows into a plow and is split right down the middle. But could a snowplow really bifurcate a car? It's a myth that's full of problems, starting with this one.
Well, for this myth, we need to do some pinpoint accurate crash tests using cars smashing into snowplows. But there are no crash test facilities that we can use in Alaska.
All right, so how are we gonna test this one?
Well, our researchers have come up with an amazing location. It's beautiful, it's snowy, it's in Wisconsin.
Well, ultimately, this is a great Alaskan myth, but if we have to go to Wisconsin to test it, then so be it.
All right, well, if that's the case, I think the first thing we need to do when we get there is look at some snowplow. 'Cause, I mean, let's face it, we're from California. What do we know about snowplows?
In an odd start for the Alaska special, the team head to Wisconsin instead.
Oh, there it is. Snowplow Nirvana.
Now, it isn't Alaska, but with plows aplenty, Burke's Trucks is the perfect place to start.
We may not have crab fishermen walking around here, can't see Russia from our back porch, and there's no moose freely walking the streets. But what we do have here is a lot of snow and snowplows, and that's our first step. We gotta get us one of those.
And that's a process bringing back bad memories for Grant.
So last time we used a snowplow, it was a cursed item. There was a curse of the snowplow. This time, I fell down immediately after getting out of the car. Ow. This does not bode well.
Snowplow of death was a myth cursed from beginning to end. But that's not what's bothering Tory.
I'm not so concerned about the curse as I am about these plows. For this to be even remotely possible to get one of these cars to split, we're gonna need a wedge-shaped plow.
Tory's got a point. These flat scoops are miles off the myth. But after hunting high and low...
Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Nothing.
The team strikes gold.
Now that is the plow we're looking for.
Dude, if anything is gonna split that car, it's gotta be this. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is perfect for our myth. And what makes it perfect for our myth is the geometry of the blade. Not only does it have this sharp axe edge, but it's got this really thin blade right in front, which is just like presenting a knife edge to a car. And that's exactly what we need to split our car right down the middle.
And there's more behind this plow than just the blade.
The great thing about this is not only do we have this magnificent blade, but we have this huge weight of a truck behind it, which means the car is going to be hitting a completely immovable force, basically hitting a giant immobile axe.
Immobile axe is right.
So it looks like this snowplow is perfect for our myth. There's just one little thing. It doesn't run, so we're gonna have to get it towed out to the test site.
Well, that sucks. I mean, we come all the way out here and we don't get to drive one. How'd you feel if we took one for a spin?
Yep, because this myth just wouldn't be complete without a gratuitous snowplow monster montage.
Grant, this is Tory. What in the heck are you doing back there?
With that out of the way,
Now driving snowplows, that was cool.
And the fact that we found a V-plow to test with, that's even cooler.
And tomorrow, when we crash cars into it, that's gonna be the best.
great, saddle up, because tomorrow can't come soon enough. It's Plow Wars as the team takes on a snowplow collision for the Alaska special. So, what are they doing in Wisconsin? Kari knows, so, Alaska.
This is what we couldn't find in Alaska and why we ended up in Wisconsin. This is MGA Research Corporation, one of the world's leading testing companies for the consumer, aerospace, military, and automotive industries. And I hear that they excel in working in these snowy conditions, which is perfect for us.
It's the ideal location for our two mythical foes to duke it out. No, not you two. The snowplow versus the car. But what is it that makes MGA so perfect?
Now, normally when we do a crash experiment, we would use a pulley system, and we would have our tow vehicle right here going at a 90-degree angle away from the crash site. But not this time. That's just not good enough for us.
And that's because for this experiment, we need pinpoint accuracy. We need the dead center of the car to hit the pinnacle point of the blade of the snowplow. And for that, we need something far more reliable, which starts 900 feet that way.
With this, a continuous loop of steel cable that propels the car along the guide rail, all powered by a 600 horsepower electric motor that'll ensure pinpoint accuracy and repeatability.
So let's get that straight. Instead of a towing system, MGA use a motor to pull a cable, which will let our car plow into our stationary plow with incredible accuracy. And speaking of cars,
So the observant viewer is probably asking themselves, why are there two cars? The engine is the most resistant part of the car, so we need to test two different types of car, a front engine car and a rear engine car. Now this is a front engine car. The only problem is, the other car we have is also a front engine car. So what we need to do is pull this engine out, stick it on the back so we have our rear engine car.
while Tory puts the junk in the trunk, the other car also needs some attention.
So while Tory's away changing his car into a rear-engine vehicle, I need to do a few changes to this car. It needs to be ready for our crash test, which means it needs a nice line up the middle so we can see it split. And of course, I gotta Alaska up this car a little bit. It's looking a little Wisconsin right now.
But halfway through pimping her ride, Kari's worried.
But I think this is gonna be a much more daunting task than the snowplow actually thinks it's gonna be. It's gotta get completely through this dashboard, all the way through the center of the car to the back. I'm having a hard time seeing this actually happen.
It's clear that there's a lot of car to cleave. So will the snowplow be up to the task?
Look, the car's all decorated for a big Alaskan-style crash.
Well, the rear engine vehicle is ready to go.
Well, let's come back tomorrow and split this myth in two.
Yeah!
Kari, Tory, and Grant are about to crash and burn in the snow.
I want to ride that one.
They're testing the myth of a snowplow smash that split a car completely in two.
So here's where we're at with the myth that a giant snowplow cut a car in two. Over here, we have the mother of all snowplows with a giant wedge-shaped sharp blade. And 600 feet that way, we have two cars. We're gonna start with the front edge because it's more common. And the first thing we have to do is hook it up to the rail.
And that isn't your average hookup.
What they're doing right now is they're chaining the car to the skate. Now, the skate is a device that hooks onto the track and ensures that the car goes straight the whole distance. Now, at the very end, there is a high-tech quick release. There's no blue rope here. Now, this will ensure that we hit our snowplow dead center.
And with a few final tweaks, we're good to go. Except for one last thing. Passengers.
So Buster, having a little bit of a problem with airport security, called ahead to get us some local talent. I don't know if these guys are really up to the task.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
What are you doing to Grant?
No, not that. You're thinking, how are inflatable people going to provide any sort of data?
Now, these guys are clearly not crash test dummies or human analogs of any sort. But the myth says that both the passenger and the driver made it out of the crash completely unharmed. Now, if either of one of these gets the slightest nick, they'll totally deflate.
And with the dummies sitting pretty, here's how the test is going to go down.
This cable will pull that front engine car up to 55 miles an hour, and 10 feet before the plow will release the car and it'll go smashing into the blade.
And if that all works out, what we're looking for are two things. Number one, does the car split on the snowplow blade cleanly all the way down? And number two, are our inflatable people still inflated?
Well, Tory, for one, has his doubts.
Now, I don't think this car is gonna split in half, but what I'm hoping is gonna happen is once it hits this plow, it acts like a ramp and it actually launches over the top of the truck. That'd be cool.
What I think is going to happen is we're actually going to push the engine block through the firewall and into the laps of the previously inflated people.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Because it's go time.
Well, you know, it ain't Alaska, but I think Wisconsin worked out. Are we good to go?
Yes, let's see if we can split this car in half. Call it.
All right, this is front engine car at 55 miles an hour versus the mother of all snowplows. In 3, 2, 1, go!
It's the moment of truth as the car hurtles down the track at 55 miles per hour.
Looking good. It's looking great.
But will the combination of speed and snowplow be enough to split the car?
That is not bifurcated.
Nope, it didn't split in half, but that was awesome.
That's great.
Yep, that test couldn't have gone better. But that's hardly the result the team was looking for.
That's not split in two.
No.
That's not even cut. I mean, it's just like a dent in the front end.
Yeah, it hit the engine block and stopped.
So as cool as this crash was, we're watching it real time, so it only lasts a split second. But luckily, for the viewers, we have high-speed cameras. And not just one, but 4 for their viewing pleasure.
Viewing pleasure is right. Every angle of that spectacular crash tells the same story. Although the car hit the plow head-on, there's no bifurcation. But the MythBusters aren't ready to call this one just yet. After all, it wasn't a complete failure.
So this myth is about cutting a car cleanly in two using the blade of a snowplow. And to tell you the truth, we did cut a part of the car in two. The bumper, totally severed in half. But that is only the first 4 inches of the car. The other 98% of the car, still pretty much intact.
98% still intact, but the passengers, not so much.
I'm a trained CPR, don't worry.
Now, one part of this myth is that the passengers would be able to walk away from this accident unscathed. Now, we didn't use real test dummies, we used blow-up dolls. But after looking at this, I'm pretty sure these people are not going to be walking away from this accident. We lost her.
Sorry, Tory, but to find out if the plow can split more than just a bumper, it's over to Plan B to bring up the rear.
Now we want to give it a better chance of working. So we've got a MythBustery rear engine car that we can try to split on the snowplow. Maybe this will give us some sort of bifurcation.
Yep, because a snowplow smash just isn't enough. To confirm this myth, we need to see a car split in two. Deep in the heart of Wisconsin, Grant, Tory, and Kari have been making music.
Welcome to the MythBusters Alaska special in Wisconsin. We're testing the myth that a car skids off the road, goes head onto a snowplow, bifurcates perfectly, and the driver and the passenger walk away completely unharmed.
But in test 1, which was a front engine car at 55 miles an hour, the only thing to bifurcate was the front bumper. And the passenger and driver, they were pretty far from being unscathed.
But we can't bust this myth yet. Our first vehicle was a front engine car. For test 2, we have our modified rear engine car, which means there's hardly anything in the way for that plow to cut through. This vehicle is going to give us the best chance of confirming this myth.
And to give this myth even more of a fighting chance, we've made a few additional changes.
And the first of those changes is to the pointy end of the plow.
So if you review the high-speed footage from test 1, you'll see that the snowplow did indeed sustain a little bit of damage. And in fact, it left a little cove in the snowplow blade. Well, our friends at MGA Research have repaired it and, dare I say, made it better than new. But there's one more thing that I've got to do, and that is to sharpen the blade.
A super sharp blade may seem unrealistic, but it could happen.
Who knows? Maybe it was a novice snowplow repairman. I mean, many of the other surfaces on the snowplow are very sharp. So, you know what? This is how it's gonna be. And to show you exactly how sharp this is, let me give you a demonstration. At least we got one split.
But that's not the only edge this myth is getting. Test 2 is also about speed.
Okay, to ramp up test 2, we have an even sharper snowplow blade, and we have a rear engine vehicle. But I hear you're the man to talk to about speed. How fast can we go?
Well, I would love to do the 92 miles an hour that our system is capable of, but because of track conditions, vehicle balance, I can do 70.
I like 70.
Excellent.
Let's do 70.
15 extra miles per hour. That's 25% faster than the first test. But hold on, who's driving?
So test 1, Judy didn't make it. John did. I tried as hard as I could to revive her, but nothing I could do to bring her back. These are Judy's clothes. Still smells like her. But luckily, Judy has a twin sister, Trudy. So all I need to do is fill her up with air, stick her in the car, and see if these guys survive this test.
Just like her sister, she's no crash test dummy.
Look, it wouldn't be right this soon after your sister's death. Okay. Hey, don't judge.
With Trudy in the hot seat and the car on the track, there's only one thing left to do, and that's get some predictions.
I don't think we're gonna split it all the way down the middle, but I think we're gonna get a lot further through the vehicle. But I definitely don't think those people are gonna walk away from this accident.
In terms of the myth, if we can't get this car to split with a rear engine vehicle and a super sharpened snowplow, this is completely, totally busted. I mean, there's just nothing that's gonna make a car split into two if this doesn't do it.
Indeed, but with a super sharp plow and 15 extra miles per hour, nobody can accuse the MythBusters of not trying.
This is test 2. Rear engine vehicle at 70 miles an hour versus the mother-in-law of all snowplows. In 3, 2, 1, go!
It's now or never for the snowplow split as the rear engine car hurtles down the track at 70 miles per hour and headlong into its date with snowplow destiny.
You see that thing? It looked like a banana peel.
But I don't think the passenger or driver are walking away.
And at snowplow ground zero, the wreckage confirms their suspicions.
I've never seen anything like this.
No.
I gotta tell you.
It is split for sure.
It's split all the way to the back seat.
Pretty sure though that the guys did not survive.
I can't wait to see the high speed.
That's gonna be awesome.
Well, it certainly is impressive. At impact, the car is cleaved almost in two. But once again, that pesky engine block proves too tough for the plow.
That was sick. As soon as that car came out of the garage, you hear the whizzing of the cable on the concrete. It smashed into that plow. It was like, it went in two directions. Wheels flew over on that side, glass came over here.
But we still were not able to split it all the way through. But it was still awesome.
So I've seen a lot of crashes, but that is one of the most amazing things I have ever seen. See a car almost split in two? That's once in a lifetime.
It certainly is a once-in-a-lifetime crash. But where does that leave our snowplow myth?
Now, we had 2 criteria for this myth to be confirmed. Number 1, we needed the car to bifurcate perfectly into 2 pieces. We didn't quite get that. We just got split to the back seat. And number 2, we needed both the passenger and the driver to walk away completely unharmed. And I don't think they're walking away from this one. It's not looking so good.
We tested this myth using a front engine vehicle going 55 miles an hour and we busted it. We tried using a rear engine vehicle going 70 miles an hour and we busted it. And then one final thing we busted, the curse of the snowplow.
Well, the curse of the snowplow may be lifted. But there's always a price. After sustaining some serious internal injuries, it's too late for Trudy.
This test couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah, we gave this myth the best possible chance of working, and the car still didn't split.
And there is no way those people are walking away from that crash. So this one's busted.
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 Let's get back to the shop.
That's a long walk.
Yeah, well.
Are you sure we're going the right way?